Hello everyone and welcome back to the Business of Childcare. My name is Ebony Martin, visionary and founder, where I provide you with practical steps and resources moving you closer to opening up your own licensed early learning program. Before I get into the video, I want to say a big thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel, who has liked and shared, who's watched me on Instagram. I really appreciate it, and I hope these videos are helping you. I want to also say that I will be reaching out to other social media platforms here soon. And yes, thank you very much. Also, if you have any questions and you're maybe opening up a home child care or a child care center and you have questions concerning licensing, please do not hesitate to send me an email at thebusinessofchildcare@gmail.com, and I will do my best to get back to you. So let's go ahead and jump right into the video. What is a contract? A contract is a legal binding agreement between you and the person that you're doing business with. This is the business of childcare. It is a business, and you want to make sure that you have a contract. I know some people may be opening up childcare homes, and you say, do I really need a contract? Yes, you do, because it is a legal binding agreement. You want to make sure that the parent and you are on the same page. Also, if you're opening up a childcare center, you definitely need to have a contract. So I want to talk about some things, some suggested things that you may want to put in your contract. This is not everything. This is not what you should have in your contract. These are suggestions. You can add, take away, however you want to do it. Also, if you are seasoned and you are opening up a child care center, maybe you've had a home and you're opening up a center, maybe this will give you some suggestions of what you should put in your contract because you're opening up a child care center. I will put in the description box a template of a contract of how it looks, and then you can play around with it, taking away or adding to however you need to. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So a contract should definitely have your name, the name of your child care center or home, your address, and your phone number. It should have the information of who the contract is between. So it's between the parents and you. So you want to make sure that the parent's name is on the contract, as well as the children's name and their date of births. If you are taking a deposit or a registration fee, make sure that is on the contract, how much it will be. And if you are giving the deposit back, make sure you have the information in there as well. What days you're providing child care service. If you're providing child care service Monday through Friday and the hours of operation, that will be a good thing to have on your contract as well. Let's see. When are you expecting your payments to be made? If they're being made monthly, bi-weekly, or weekly. If there is a late fee associated to those payments, or return check or non-sufficient fund fee associated with that payment. So if the payment is late or if it didn't go through, is there another charge for that? You can think about that and maybe put that on your contract as well. Definitely, I would also put on there if you are late fees. If you're late coming to the child care center or home, you want to make sure that you have your late fees as well on there when your late fees are due. So if they're due at the time of pickup, make sure that that is on your contract. I want to say about contracts are kind of like orientation. Parents are very attentive when you're talking about money and their child, and especially if they have a job or something like that, or a career, and they need to get to and from, they're very attentive and alert. So make sure that this information is very clear, and because they're watching, they're listening. So make sure that you have all the information that you want on your contract. If you're providing meals, make sure that if you're providing breakfast, lunch, and snack, make sure that that's on there. If they're bringing any meals, breast milk, formula, make sure that that is on your contract as well. If you're participating in the child care food program, you may want to put that on there as well, just to let them know that. Let's see. Now, you want to put on your contract if you are going to be closed any dates, if there's vacation days, if there's payment that you are expecting on these days. Make sure all of that is in the contract. In my contract, I put in my rates, and I put in there the ages of the children and if the rate will ever change. I also put in their contract start date and end date. I renew my contracts with my parents, making sure that we're all on the same page always. Yes, and in this template that I have, it says policies for payment of absence. If your child is absent, are you still going to be required to make payment? So you may want to put that on your contract. If the parents are taking vacation, you may want to put that on your contract as well. Now, like I said, you want to make sure that your contract fits and is suited to you. If you're not taking vacation, then don't put the vacation information on there. Also, you may want to think in your contract if you have a late charge. Now, when I say late charge, I'm talking about if you're open from 6:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., but you will stay open till 6:30 p.m. for an additional fee. You should put that on your contract as well. Just letting the parents know that that is an option for them, and if they want to get in on that at that time. If there's any damages to your equipment or home furniture, or if there's any damage to any equipment in the child care center, you want to make sure that that is in the contract, what the policy is on that. Termination procedures. You want to make sure your termination policy is on your contract, whether this would be a termination policy after 2 weeks, you'll review, or if the parents want to terminate care. Having the signature of each parent on the contract, which will be the binding agreement. I also have my contracts notarized, being that someone else is witnessing you signing the paper, the documents that you have read over, and that you're agreeing to. And I have all of my contracts notarized. So that is basically some of the things that you can have in your contracts. Now, even looking at this for myself, I am seasoned. I've been in this for 12 years. I've had a contract since day one, but I'm looking on this contract and I'm seeing some things that I kind of want to add into my contracts. So I think I'm going to make some changes, and that's exactly what resources does. It helps you to see maybe some of the things that you don't have and what you want to add in. So guys, this is like a template that I will put in the description box below. This is not it. This is some of the things that you should have, or you should consider to have in your contracts. Again, you can make changes, you can add in and take out as necessary. So yes, that's the end of the video. Thank you all for watching my video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And the next video will be about parent handbook and policies. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I thank you all again so much for watching my videos. And we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.